Hi there, welcome to Made by Granat. It's Anna here, and today I'm here with a flip through of this little journal. This is one of my sister journals that she is called Jane. If you have been here before, you know that I make these small kind of naked journals once in a while. I made one a while back called Petra, and I have made before that 4 others. So this is number 6. This is Jane. And the thing that is common for these is that there are 5 signatures, 160 pages, and they're about the same size. So this one is, let's measure her, 6¼ inch by 4½ inches, and the spine is 3/4 inch, and they all look quite the same. They have the same closure, made out of sari silk that has been threaded through the spine. This one was, the book itself was in a bit of a state, so I had to reinforce the spine with fabric from the inside, and also I chose to put a piece of vintage hand crocheted, knotted lace up here to reinforce it even further. On the front cover we have a beautiful vintage carte de visite from 1909, it says there. I don't know if you can see it. And she's absolutely beautiful, and I named her Jane. It's backed with some different torn up envelopes, and I think this is absolutely stunning. On the back there is a small collage covering up a blemish on the what's it called on the back of the book. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can zoom you in a bit so you can see a bit more. Okay, that's good. And then we will start the flip through. So, as I said, she has 5 signatures. That has been sewn in with a 5-hole pamphlet stitch. And let's see. This is a page from the original text block, and it was published in 1868, it says. So, quite old. Antique actually. And this paper turned out during the process of sewing the signatures in to be quite fragile, so I had to reinforce it with some of my cellophane tape that I made look old with alcohol inks. Let's just quickly flip through this. Not much decoration at all. We have tea dye paper, page from an 1834 Danish psalmbook. We have ledger. We have vintage lined paper. We have an old envelope from 1967 that has been opened up to give you even more journaling space. We have a page from a book with handmade paper. We have pieces of an old letter in the center. Hello, darling, it says. So it's from 1952. So we have a love letter, and I assure you the rest of it is in here, so you can read the entire thing. Then we have just the backs of these pages. Just a little tab up here with genuine vintage Russian card. All these pages are from the original text block. And more tea-dyed paper and ledger. And another envelope. This one is from what does it say? Excuse me? It says 2012, but I don't believe in that. I think it's 1912, to be honest. We have love that's inside of the envelope. We have a French little communion book, rag paper, vintage lined paper. In the center we have a form of some sort from 1921. So most of these things are over 100 years old. That's quite interesting actually. Here I made a little pocket with some glassine bag, vintage one. Added a stamp there as a tab and another stamp down here. Inside the pocket we have a photo of, I believe it could be a mother and daughter or something, I don't know. And we also have this little vintage thing. I believe it's purchasing alcohol. More tea dyed, more ledger. We have another French religious book. Love the small French books. They're beautiful. Lined paper and another envelope. This one is from, oh, I can't tell. And we have another, excuse me. I have been going through books to see what I would make next, and it was quite dusty. More tea-dye paper here, and in the center we have a receipt from 1924. Look at the envelope. So it's a really great mix of papers. You can write on, you can put blank paper on here and a journal on it, or paste in some photos or whatever. And this book had actually been mended before with another piece of paper, and I wanted to keep that there. Here we have a more modern letter. You can tell by the stamps. 1985 maybe. We have vintage grid paper, more French religious books, note paper. We have a receipt from 1921. Christmas. Here I have just pinned in a vintage photo from the 50s or so. And on the back of the page we have a little other thing here. All those pages from the original textbook are quite fragile, I'm afraid. I didn't realize, but you can reinforce them. Tea-dyed paper. This is from a small German conversation dictionary. I think it's absolutely cute, this small one. We have another letter and a lined paper and the rest of the love letter. I promised you it would be here, and it is. So you can read the whole thing if you're good at Swedish. And more lined paper and ledger, and we have reached the back of the book. Here I had to reinforce it quite a lot, but yeah. So that is the whole little sister journal called Janie. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this small flip through. If you did, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me know down below what you think of her, or just say hi. I will say hi back. This journal might be spoken for, but if it isn't, it will be available in my Etsy shop before May 1st. Okay, so no, before April 30th, let's say that. If you see it in my Etsy shop, it will be on April 30th. Okay, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for being with me. And I will be back really shortly with another video. Bye for now.